Now, the News 8 Storm Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Calhoun.
I got a number for you, 25. That's the wind gust last hour at Harrisburg, 25-mile-an-hour winds. You can see the flag near the Capitol flapping along at a pretty good clip out there, and yeah, our sky cam's bouncing too. And that is a little problematic with that northwest wind at around 15 miles an hour right now. But again, we've had some gusts of around 20, 25 miles an hour. It's 31 degrees now. Yeah, it's getting colder, so yeah, perhaps a refreeze, but those gusty winds with already stressed branches and tree limbs could bring a few more down overnight. And gradually the winds, although they'll keep up, will bring in colder air, getting us down into the teens as the skies are clearing out now. And then over as we get through the morning hours, I think we'll get back through the teens into the 20s. Brisk morning with 10 to 15 mile an hour winds and mostly sunny skies in the afternoon. Let's call it partly sunny. Just some high level clouds kind of filtering out the sun, but all in all, not a bad day. A cold one, 20s to near 30 degrees, but a little better anyway. 30 was the high temperature on Wednesday. We had about an inch of rainfall. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the river stages. Just about an inch of snowfall. Also, a lot of ice, though. A lot of spots had quarter to maybe almost a half inch of accumulating ice, especially on those tree branches. 26 now in Selinsgrove, down to 20 in Mifflintown as the skies are clearing out. Colder air is moving in. 31 in York, but it's in the 20s across Lancaster County, 26 up in Pottsville. A few flurries still flying as you get back out toward parts of Cumberland County, up into Perry County, but these are going to die out as we go on through the nighttime hours. Still some clouds all around us, but I do think those clouds start to clear out also. In fact, as we pull on out, still, again, drier air to our north and west, and I think that's what's going to come in, get rid of the clouds, and start to dissipate the clouds a little bit and give us some more sunshine as we go through the day. But again, we have those gusty winds. They're in behind that storm that's well out to sea now, but as the pressures are changing, that's giving us that strong gusty wind. That's going to be the case through the morning hours. Could let up a little bit during the afternoon as high pressure starts to build in, but that high should keep it fairly tranquil. Those disturbance coming by to our south late tomorrow and maybe even into Friday with, again, just some high mid-level clouds, but I think we'll see a fair amount of sun by Friday afternoon. And it looks like it's quiet through Friday. But as we go into the weekend, I've been getting a lot of questions about the, quote, big one coming. Well, we're talking about this change in the weather patterns with the jet stream aloft, not diving right from Canada and the Arctic into the east. Kind of a flow from the Pacific across the northern United States, and then another one across the south. We call that split flow. It can be dangerous. It can be really conducive to big storms. Why? We get storms coming out of the north, another one from the south. This brings the moisture, this brings the cold air to the party. When they combine, or phase as we call it, we can get those big heavy snowstorms here in the Northeast. And some of the computer models were indicating that early in the week. Now they're not so much. What they're doing is keeping two separate storms, with the southern storm racing out ahead of it, maybe some flurries or a little touch of light snow on Saturday, and maybe some more light snow coming into Sunday. But again, light is the operative word there. We don't see the phasing. We see weaker storms. It may not amount to anything, but we'll keep an eye on things too. Brisk and cold, chilly tomorrow, so Friday, a couple of days of a break. Then we could have some flurries, or more likely just a little bit of flurries or some light snow on Saturday. We'll keep that chance of snow in on Sunday, not looking real likely. It does look likely, though, that we get pretty cold the beginning of the week. I'm not saying we're totally out of the woods with that storm, but
it's not the big one.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why do you tempt fate, Ron Martin? Knock it on wood.
Thanks, Jeff.
I don't think that's wood.